sexual dimorphism in fishes. Important article, important aspects for 15 mark. For 15 mark it is to be asked. Sexual dimorphism in fishes. First question, either types of eggs or either sexual dimorphism of fishes. In these two questions, one question is compulsory 100%. It is to be asked, it is to be arise. Either types of eggs or either sexual dimorphism in fishes. Then sexual dimorphism in fishes. First we have to see the introduction. What do you mean by sexual dimorphism? First we have to see embryogenesis. That is formation of gamete, male gamete and female gamete. In the process of gametogenesis, two gametes these are to be produced. One gamete, that is female gamete from ovaries, and male gamete from testes. That is female gamete is called as egg or ovum, and male gamete is called as sperms or spermatozoa. These two gametes these are to be produced after the gametogenesis. After the gametogenesis, these two gametes, these two units, these are the primary important character. These are the primary important part which is to be directly take part in the reproduction. Directly take part in the reproduction. Directly these are we can recognize, we can identify depending on these characters. Then in some fishes, in some animals, both these gametes, male gamete and female gamete, these are to be produced, these are to be formed by a single animal. When both gamete, which these gamete, one is the male gamete and another is the female gamete, these are to be produced, these are to be formed by animal in a single animal, then that condition is called as the hermaphroditism. It is called as the hermaphroditism. Hermaphroditism means both male and female gametes these are to be produced by single species. It is called as the hermaphroditism. And another group of animals, when single animal produce single gamete, that is male animal produce sperm, male gamete, female animal produce female gamete, that is the egg. When such condition these are to be occur, then it is called as the monoecious, dioecious and monoecious. Dioecious, when both gamete, two gametes these are to be produced by a single animal, it is called as dioecious. It is called as hermaphroditism. And when separate gametes these are to be produced by separate animal individually, then it is called as monoecious. In fishes, such condition these are to be occur. Such condition these are to be found among thousands of one or two fishes. One or two species, one or two fishes, these are to be show the hermaphroditism condition. Means both male and female these are to be found in a single species. Then how we can identify the sexual dimorphism in fishes? Like that of the human being. Like that in human being we can identify male and female. The primary sexual character, these are different. Testes and ovaries are the primary sexual character. But Apart to these primary sexual character, some character these are to be related. These character only present in female. Some character these are to be only absent in female. These character these are called as the secondary sexual character. These are called as the secondary sexual character in fishes also. Such sexual dimorphism these are to be seen. Such sexual differentiation, better way. What is meant by sexual dimorphism? Externally we can identify whether the fish is male or whether the fish is female. That identification it is called as the sexual dimorphism. Sexual dimorphism म्हणजे काय? Externally we can identify whether the fish is male fish or whether the fish is female fish. But some character these are to be related to the those species, those fishes these are to present. Some character these are to be related to direct these sexual characters, and some character these are to be not related to these primary sexual characters, and that's why these characters these are to be related to the gamete formation, sperm formation, egg formation. We can identify whether the fish is male or whether fish is female. But some character these are to be not related to the these gamete formation. But apart to these gamete formation, these character these are to be identified. These are to be recognized. Either fish is male fish or either fish is female fish. That's why these sexual dimorphism in our convenience. What is my sexual dimorphism? Externally we can identify. Externally we can identify whether fish is male fish or whether fish is female fish. It is called as the sexual dimorphism. That is primary sexual characters and secondary sexual character. These secondary sexual character these are to be related to the body structure. These are to be related to the body structure, body development, and these character these are to be identified whether fish is male fish or whether fish is female fish. That secondary character these are to be important. These are to be most useful because primary character these are the testes and ovaries. There is no change. Testes for sperm production, ovaries for egg production or the ova production. But apart from these primary character, those characters related to the these reproduction, to these gametogenesis, that is the secondary sexual character, and depending on this secondary sexual character, we can differentiate whether fish is male fish or whether fish is female fish. Then these characters these are to be divided into two categories, two parts. This sexual dimorphism character these are to be divided into, for our convenience, two parts. One part direct these characters these are to be related to the copulatory organ, related to the copulation. Directly organs these are to be related to copulation, and second is to be these organs these are to be related to the body structure, somatic structure, somatic structure, somatic differentiation. Which are these somatic structure? Which are these somatic differentiation? In first, characters related to copulation or copulatory structure. Copulatory structure, copulation. Then which are these characters which is to be related to the copulation or copulatory structure? In fishes, that is the ancient group. Which is the ancient group? Among four classes, which is the ancient group? We have already studied. That is the class Elasmobranchi, class marine water fishes, class cartilaginous fishes, or class chondrichthyes. This class is the primitive class and ancient class in Pisces. In this class, example is the shark, skates and wrecks. Example is the shark, skates and rays among these elasmobranchi, that is in sharks. In sharks, especially it is called as Scalidon or dogfish. It is called as Scalidon or dogfish. Why it is called as Scalidon or dogfish? Why dog is called as dog? Why dog is called as a dog? माणसाला म्हटलं पाहिजे ना का नाही? एखाद्या वेळेस म्हणतो आपण
parental care.
Yeah, right. The animal which is to be acute sense of smell. Acute sense of smell. Within a fraction he can take smell and find what is this. That's why it is called as dog. Similar fashion, this shark, these are the acute sense of smell. Acute sense of smell, hence it is called as dogfish, Scalidon or shark. And in these Scalidon fishes, male fish and female fish, these are to be differentiated depending upon the sexual character, depending upon the copulatory organ. What is the copulatory organ in these fishes? In male shark, in male elasmobranchi fishes, there is a presence of clasper. This clasper is the male copulatory organ. Clasper is the male copulatory organ, and this clasper is to be absent in female. This clasper is to be absent in female at the time of reproduction. This clasper, these are to be used to introduce this clasper inside the cloacal aperture and then transfer the sperm from male body to female body in advance in developed condition. That is in sharks. मी फक्त रफ फिगर काढायला This is the shark. Just behind the pelvic fin. This is the pelvic fin. Just behind the pelvic fin, there is a presence of copulatory organ called as clasper, male copulatory organ. It is called as male copulatory such clasper, these have to be absent in female fish. This is the female fish where this clasper is to be absent. Whereas in male fish, clasper is to be present. What is the sexual dimorphism in first copulative organ in elasmobranch in shark. Figure shark. In shark, in Scalodon, there is a presence of male copulative organ in male fish. Male copulative organ in male fish, and such male copulative organ is to be absent in female fish. This copulative organ, these are to be used at the time of reproduction. This copulative organ, these are to be inserted inside the cloacal opening at the time of mating, at the time of breeding, and it can transfer the sperm from male body to female body via male copulative organ. And this male copulative organ, these are to be long, elongated, the needle-like structure, these are to be present. It is to be found in male fish. In male fish, such organs, these are to be absent in female. And when these organs, these are to be seen, when these organs, these are to be found in fishes, then that fish is to be male shark, male Scalodon. And when such organ is to be absent, the fish is called as female shark. Female shark. That is class for male copulative organ. These are to be present, which is to be elongated, rod-like structure, present just behind the pelvic fin. Just behind the pelvic fin, and it is to be present only in male shark and absent in female shark. Depending on this class per, you can identify whether the fish is male fish or whether fish is female fish. That is the first example, shark. इथपर्यंत काही शंका कुशंका तुमच्या नोट्स मध्ये आहे. जेव्हा मी नोट्स पाठवले आहेत मला तुमच्याकडे, या टाईपच्या 2 फिगर असतील तर पहा, मोबाईल तुमच्याकडे असेल तर सेक्सुअल डायमॉर्फिझम पाठवलेलं आहे, त्याच्यामध्ये पहा तुमच्या नोट्स मध्ये सेम घ्या. दिस इज द वन शार्क, दिस इज अनदर शार्क. सेक्सुअल डायमॉर्फिझम फिगर आहेत का बघा, मोबाईल मध्ये आहे तुमच्याकडे, पाठवलेलं आहे मी. सेक्सुअल डायमॉर्फिझम इन फिशेस व्हॉट्सअपला पाठवलेलं आहे, पाहिलं आहे का?
मम्मी के फोन में,
मम्मी की
उनका नंबर है व्हाट्सएप.
Sexual dimorphism in first, that is the in elasmobranch. In another example, in holocephali, that is the second class of Pisces. Second class of Pisces, that is holocephali. In this holocephali, example is rat fish, rabbit fish, and elephant fishes. Fish which is to be look like rabbit like, fish which is to be look like, त्याच्यात नाही देते look like, बंद करा दे, उसमें कुछ भी नहीं है. Look like elephant, it is called as elephant fish. Look like rabbit like, called as rabbit fish. Look like rat like, it is called as rat fish. Generally, these holocephalians, these are look like a ghost like appearance. Look like a ghost like appearance. These holocephalians, again male fish and female fish we can identify. How these are to be identified? That is in holocephalians. That is chimera, holocephalian, that is the fish name is chimera. This is called as the frontal clasper. Called as the frontal clasper. In these holocephalian, in male fish, just behind the pelvic fin, a pair of copulatory organ is present called as the clasper, and this is the caudal fin, rib-like structure, Sabka circle. This is the pelvic fin. But in these female fish, this is the female fish where there is absence of frontal clasper as well as there is absence of this copulatory organ clasper. In female chimera, such frontal clasper and this copulatory clasper is to be absent. These are to be absent. Depending on this character, we can also identify whether the fish is male chimera or whether the fish is female chimera. Example of this, holocephalian chimera. Holocephalian fish. In these fishes, holocephalian fishes also, male and female, these are to be identified, these are to be distinct. Which are the identifying character? In these fishes, in male chimera fish, in male homocephalian fish, there is a presence of frontal clasper and there is a presence of male copulatory organ, that is the clasper. These claspers are present in male chimera and absent in female chimera. Depending on this, we can identify whether the fish is male chimera, whether the fish is female chimera. Sexual dimorphism in holocephalians. That is the, in holocephalians, frontal clasper, some scientists these are to be discovered. Scientists these are to be studied that at the time of copulation, at the time of mating, at the time of copulation, at the time of mating, this frontal clasper, these are to be used to hold the fish. And these clasper, these are to be transfer the sperm from male fish to female fish body. Fertilization is to be advanced stage. That's why in these chimera, such structure these are to be present, these are to be found related to the sexual character. This is the second example. Sexual dimorphism in holocephalian, sexual dimorphism in chimera fish. Male fish is to be identified, presence of frontal clasper and absent of frontal clasper in female fish. Presence of male copulatory organ clasper in male chimera, such clasper is to be absent in female chimera. समजारे लिहून घेण्यापेक्षा अगोदर लक्ष देत शिकवतोय. काय सांगितलं? देयर इज ए डिफरन्स बिटवीन मेल फिश अँड फिमेल फिश इन बोथ होलोसेफॅलियन्स as well as in Elasmobranchi. Example of Elasmobranchi अगोदर पाहिलेलं shark, best example. And in holocephalian example is the chimera. Male chimera, presence of frontal clasper and presence of male copulatory organ clasper. In female chimera, such frontal clasper is to be absent. Such copulatory organ clasper just behind the pelvic fin is to be absent. And these characters, these are to be identified, differentiate whether the fish is male fish or whether the fish is female. In Elasmobranchi and in Holocephalians. Then in teleostomy, modern class, ancient class, where world's maximum fish production these are to become. World's maximum fish production these are to be earned to whole world. In this class teleostomy. Class teleostomy. The famous example which is to be have studied. This famous example is the Mr. Singhala. The example is Mr. Singhala. Mr. Singhala. In this Mr. Singhala, a genital conical papilla is present. Genital conical pointed papilla is present in male fish, and such genital conical slender pointed papilla is absent in female fish. What is the sexual dimorphism in male teleostomy member first? That is class teleostomy class. Fish is the Mr. Singhala. In this Mr. Singhala fish आपल्या मार्केटला सापडतो इथं पहा. Barbels are present. लांब असतात बार्बल्स म्हणून त्याला नाव काय दिलं आहे? मिस्टर सिंघाला. In this fish, at the base of the pelvic fin, pointed slender conical papilla is present. Conical papilla is present. Such conical papilla is absent in female Mr. Singhala. Means depending on these conical pointed papilla, we have identified whether the fish is male fish or whether the fish is female. Means in teleostomy again, few members, that is Gambusia finished, then Xenodexia, then swordtail fish we have seen tomorrow. That is in other examples or next page. This is the sexual dimorphism in male fish and female fish. Thank you.